When we think of Singapore, what comes to mind? A small island nation that turned itself into a global economic powerhouse. Its gleaming skyscrapers, efficient government, and high standard of living seem like a dream come true. But what if there's a darker side to this success? What if the very things that made Singapore so wealthy are now causing problems for its people? Let's explore this side of Singapore's economic miracle, the humble beginnings of a nation. 60 years ago, Singapore's future looked bleak. After gaining independence in 1965, the country faced enormous challenges. High unemployment, extreme poverty, and poor living conditions were just a few of the issues. The island was nothing more than a struggling port city with limited resources and no natural wealth to rely on. Most of the population lived in overcrowded slums, with inadequate access to education, healthcare, or even clean water. However, one man had a vision: Lee Kuan Yew. As Singapore's first prime minister, he believed the country's only valuable resource was its people. Through hard work, strict policies, and strategic planning, he transformed Singapore into an economic giant. His leadership focused on attracting foreign investment, industrialization, and building a disciplined, forward-thinking society. Over the years, Singapore emerged as a beacon of stability and innovation, admired globally for its rapid and efficient transformation. Today, the country boasts one of the highest GDP per capita in the world. The path to prosperity, meritocracy, and hard work. One of Lee Kuan Yew's key strategies was meritocracy, the idea that success should depend on talent and effort, not family background. To achieve this, Singapore reformed its education system. From a young age, students were rigorously tested and sorted into different academic streams. Those who excelled were given access to top schools and opportunities for scholarships, while others were channeled into vocational tracks. At the same time, the government promoted a culture of relentless hard work. Slogans like "good, better, best, never let it rest" became deeply ingrained in the national psyche. Citizens were constantly reminded that their survival as a nation depended on being the best, not just in the region but globally. This competitive environment pushed people to excel in their fields, ensuring that Singapore remained ahead of the curve in technology, finance, and trade. However, this relentless focus on performance and achievement came with unintended consequences. The pressure to succeed often starts from a young age, leading to a society where burnout, stress, and mental health issues are prevalent. Foreign investment and open borders. Singapore also needed capital and expertise to drive its growth. To attract foreign companies, the government implemented pro-business policies, offering generous tax breaks, simplified regulations, and state-of-the-art infrastructure. As a result, the island became a hub for multinational corporations. Companies like Google, Facebook, and Shell set up regional headquarters, contributing to Singapore's rapid economic expansion. Immigration played a crucial role in this growth. The government welcomed foreign talent with open arms, creating a diverse workforce that filled gaps in both low and high-skilled sectors. Skilled professionals were brought in to drive innovation, while manual laborers helped build the city's iconic skyline. This influx of people fueled economic activity, increasing productivity and job creation. Yet, as the population grew, so did concerns about social cohesion. Locals began to feel a growing divide between themselves and the foreign community, leading to tensions over job competition and cultural differences. A city that never rests. The rise of kiasu culture. But with success came pressure. Singaporeans live by a concept called kiasu, which translates to the fear of losing out or falling behind. This mentality, deeply rooted in the culture, drives individuals to work harder and push themselves to their limits. On the surface, it seems like a positive trait that helps maintain the country's competitive edge. However, this relentless pursuit of excellence has a dark side. Sociologists and psychologists have found that kiasu culture can lead to significant mental health challenges. Many Singaporeans report feeling trapped in a never-ending cycle of stress, anxiety, and self-doubt. Long working hours, combined with high expectations, leave little time for personal well-being or family life. Over time, this imbalance can erode both physical and mental health, straining relationships and reducing overall happiness. The high cost of housing. As Singapore's population grew, so did the demand for housing. With limited land available, space quickly became one of the most valuable resources. While the government built public housing to ensure everyone had a home, the system couldn't keep up with demand. Today, housing in Singapore is expensive. Many families have to wait years to buy affordable apartments. Even public housing units are resold at high prices in the secondary market, making it hard for young people to afford their own homes. This housing crisis has become a significant source of stress. The struggle for balancing family and career. Another consequence of Singapore's high-pressure environment is its incredibly low birth rate. Singaporeans are choosing to have fewer children, or none at all. Raising a family is seen as too expensive and time-consuming. This trend is worrying because the country relies on population growth to sustain its economy. The government has tried to encourage families to have more children with campaigns like "Have 3 or more, if you can afford it." But so far, these efforts haven't been very successful. Many young couples feel the trade-offs between career aspirations and parenthood are simply too steep to manage. The immigration dilemma. To address its shrinking workforce, Singapore has leaned heavily on immigration. Newcomers help fill gaps in both low and high-skilled jobs. But not everyone is happy about this. Some locals feel that foreign workers are taking away opportunities and driving up competition. This tension creates a tricky situation. On one hand, Singapore needs immigrants to keep its economy running. On the other hand, the influx of foreigners adds to social stress and resentment among citizens. Education, a double-edged sword. Singapore's education system is one of the best in the world. Students consistently score high on international tests. However, this success comes at a cost. From a young age, children face intense pressure to perform. Parents often spend large amounts of money on private tutoring to help their kids stay ahead. While this system produces top-notch students, it also leads to high levels of anxiety and burnout. Many children feel that their entire future depends on their test scores, making education a source of fear rather than joy. The aging population crisis. As Singaporeans live longer, the country is facing another challenge: an aging population. By 2030, 1 in 4 Singaporeans will be over the age of 65. This puts a strain on healthcare and social services. With fewer young people entering the workforce, the government will have to find new ways to support its elderly citizens. Immigration helps, but it's not a perfect solution. The country must prepare for the financial and social challenges that come with an aging society. The future of Singapore's economic model. Singapore's success story is remarkable, but its future is uncertain. The strategies that once worked so well, hard work, meritocracy, and immigration, are starting to show their limits. The housing crisis, low birth rates, and growing social tension suggest that changes are needed. The government is already exploring new solutions, such as investing in technology and innovation. But these changes will take time, and the challenges are significant. Singapore must find a way to balance economic growth with the well-being of its people. Singapore's journey from poverty to prosperity is a testament to its resilience and determination. However, every success comes with its own set of challenges. The dark side of Singapore's economic miracle reminds us that progress often comes at a price. As the country looks to the future, it faces tough decisions. Can Singapore continue to thrive while addressing the needs of its people? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us create more content like this. See you in the next video.